Ain't no pause, ain't no doubt, just press start. One shot, one chance, gotta play it smart. Red alert flashing, time's ticking down, but I'm all in, no turning around. One last heart, no extra tries. One bad move and it's game over skies. Final boss, no health to spare, but I'm rolling the dice, I don't even care. No fear, no reset. Go all in, don't hedge the bet. No pause, no rewind. You won't know till you cross the line. High stakes, do or die around. Feel that rush, that high. Bet it all, play to win. All or nothing, dive right in. Had to make a choice, boss phase 2. Shield or attack, no time to lose. HP's low, no potions left. If I don't strike now, I'm facing death. Roulette spins, I cash it in. 50-50 shot, do I risk again? One wrong step, that bridge might fall. But if I never jump, I don't win at all. One last heart, no extra tries. One bad move and it's game over sky. Final boss, no health to spare, but I'm rolling the dice, I don't even care. No fear, no reset. Go all in, don't hedge the bet. No pause, no rewind. You won't know till you cross the line. High stakes, do or die. Play around, feel that rush, that high. Bet it all, play to win. All or nothing, dive right in. Controller shakes, the warning blares. Timer's ticking, I'm unprepared. Map is fading, X is blocked. One way out, time to take the shot. No save point, no turning back. I'm facing fate, I'm off the track. Hit the boost, no second guess. Going all in, now place your bets. No fear, no reset. No all in, don't hedge the bet. No pause, no rewind. You won't know till you cross the line. High stakes, do or die around. Feel that rush, that high. Bet it all, play to win. All or nothing, dive right in.
Shoot the boot up, lock it in. Neon light flash, let's begin. No sleep, no change, no time to slow. Overriding gangs, run the code. Electric pulse, I feel the flow. No reset, time to go. Digital war, I play to win. Break the chains, reprogram within. Cybernetic mind, no fear in my veins. I was built for the grind, now I run the game. No cooldown, no delay. Data flows, I ride the wave. Lock and load, the signal strong. Glitch the map, we don't play along. Rewired fate, no path we're told. Break the loop, rewrite the code. No limits, we reign supreme. Neon streets light up the scene. No shutdown, no consoles. We break through, we run free. Hack the world, break the chain.
What's up, everybody? How's it going? It is Dro. Welcome to Gen-Dro Studios, where we stream games all the time. Thanks for coming by and hanging out with your boy Dro as we jump into another stream. That's right, more streaming goodness for you. Thanks for the new followers, thanks for the new views, and thanks for the plenty of support that I get from my viewers each and every day. I appreciate you so much. It means the world to me. Now, needless to say, we're going to be jumping right back into our backlogs. Earlier today, we played some Oblivion, the remastered, and it was pretty good. Enjoyed it. The graphics were completely renewed. The controls were a lot more easier to deal with. And being a bowman was never so easy until I played the remaster. But anyways, yeah, fun times. I'll probably put that on my schedule later on, maybe next week. I don't know. I will let you guys know on Monday when we renew the schedule. Anyways, other than that, we're going to go ahead and jump right into Divinity 2, the developer's cut. But we're not doing developer mode. We're just going to play the game as it is and see how it is, and maybe we might touch up a little bit on something else too. I don't know. We'll see. I've never played the game, so this is going to be my first time messing with it. So hopefully it's pretty good. I look forward to it, and I hope that you guys are too. And if you haven't done so already, please don't forget to follow and subscribe. Every little bit helps. I appreciate it. I have little things that kind of remind you that I have it everywhere. It's like, so, you know, can't miss a thing but it. And just in case you need me to remind you, I'm here to do so. So, yeah, baby. Yeah. So let's go ahead and get started. I know the music's still playing, but we're just going to go ahead and switch that scene. All right. So. Boop. All right, so it should pop up as soon as I do it. Yeah. So I'm guessing that each one is an expansion. I don't know what the difference between Ego Draconis and Flames of Vengeance is. So we're just gonna go with Ego Draconis, whatever. This reminds me of like PS2, PS3 era. PS2. Hey. Playing Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter time. He's like, come back, dragon. Wuss. Alright. I guess we got a custom character creation. Beard, mustache, 5 o'clock shadow. I guess this goes through every color. So we'll do long brown.
I triggered something.
I triggered something.
Feel my wrath.
I triggered something.
I triggered something.
Feel my
wrath.
Feel my wrath.
There we go.
Oh, I don't feel too good.
Is it just gonna keep
I
going?
triggered something, but
Okay. I'm about to say, what is going on here? Alright, we're gonna go him Drobus and accept. Yep. Not much of a character creator, but hey, what do you expect from back in the day?
Here we are. Farglow. The place where our disciples become true dragon slayers. And today, the honor is yours.
What are my orders? You not coming with me? So shall we finally be a real slayer?
They are quite simple. Seek out the men and women who reside here and benefit from their knowledge.
Okay.
That may sound a bit vague, but don't worry. Farglow will explain itself.
What exactly would be going on?
You'll have to see for yourself. Don't be so apprehensive. You'll be fine. This is a momentous step in every Slayer's life, but few have fared badly afterwards.
You're not
Though
coming
I
with
should
me?
very much like to enter the village again, I am forbidden to do so. Only once in their lives may dragon slayers enter it, as disciples. In any case, it would be imprudent to join you. This is a part of the journey each slayer must walk alone.
So when we meet again, I shall be a real slayer?
Not completely, no. After the initiation, we will head back to Rivertown, where the ritual will come to its conclusion. But let's talk about that on the Zeppelin when we head back, shall we?
See you later,
Good luck,
Commander.
Slayer.
Boy, I got them glutes, boy! I'm walking with cake. Dude, honestly, when it comes to character creators lately, I find them bloated nowadays. You think so? I mean, I guess I could see where you would come up with that. Sometimes they'd be a little much. It really all depends. Honestly, I don't see a purpose in character creators when you don't get to see your character's face in like cutscenes or anything really.
The disciple arrives. Let me bid you a fond welcome to Farglow.
Alright, I thank you for your welcome.
And I commend your patience. Most slayers loathe being referred to as a pupil. Such a belittling word, disciple is, wouldn't you say, for one who has since the age of 10 been groomed to become the elite of man's warriors.
Is he being, like, sarcastic with me?
But don't you worry, you'll earn the title of Dragon Slayer soon enough.
Commander Road told me to benefit from the knowledge that is to be found here.
Couldn't have put it better myself. In fact, I have but one thing to add. Morgana is waiting by the waterfall. Find her, and the purpose of this day shall become crystal clear.
Who is Morgana?
The Archmage. She's an intimidating woman, to be sure, but pleasant enough in her own way. Her laboratory is at the back of the village, next to the Divine Memorial Flame.
You know, surprisingly, for like the outdated graphics, they almost got the mouth movement almost down pat. Almost.
Oh, several people, but she'll send you on your way after her part of the ritual. The others probably won't share more than a few words with you until they know you've visited Morgana.
Tell me about the Divine Memorial Flame.
As the name says, it's a shrine that bears a flame in honor of the divine. The bowl in which the flame was lit is held aloft by stone dragons. This design symbolizes the burden they carry on their shoulders, the guilt that was heaped upon them when they killed the divine.
Or bid you good day.
And you, Slayer.
Welcome to Farglow, Slayer.
Why is this village called Farglow?
It's what the imps used to call the place when it was first built. They were used to black and star-dotted skies only, but from then on they saw fires glow from afar. Somehow the settlers learned of the name their hamlet went by, and soon they adopted it themselves.
Tell me a bit more about this place.
Farglow used to be a small hunter community until it was destroyed by the Black Ring during the Great War. When the war was over, a group of powerful wizards and warriors chose to build a secret retreat where once the town had stood because of its remote location. Now a handful of villagers live here again. We tend to the houses and do all kinds of little chores for them. In return, we can live a quiet life up here, safe and far away from the evils that roam the lands. Bye,
now.
Slayer.
They got quite a bit of lore in this game.
The door won't open.
Me there. I'm Aravir the Ranger.
Here to share some tricks of the trade.
Not before you have seen Morgana, my friend. Me there. I'm Aravir the Ranger.
What do you hunt around
For
here?
dinner. Deer mostly. For fun. Imps and goblins.
I vibe with that.
Not now. Not now. Morgana first, me later.
What is your function here?
Read my lips, disciple. L-A-T-E-R. Not now. Not now. You do that.
What a douche could
I
handle.
can't move this.
Is he actually gonna pull the arrows out? Okay. I mean, still, attention to detail, gotta respect that.
I can't move this.
Haven't seen you around here before. You must be that favorite of Rhodes we've been expecting.
I guess that's me.
I've heard good things about you. We should talk again later.
Sure.
Hello, disciple.
Who are you, madam?
I am Isabel. Once you have talked to Morgana, make sure you come and see me, yes?
Hail, disciple. How are you?
Well enough, thank you.
You haven't seen Morgana yet, have you?
I guess I'm not going through there unless I talk to Morgana.
Haven't seen you around here before. We'll get to that later.
Hail, disciple. How are you? That's because you haven't a clue.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing here, so... I don't know. Somebody just throw me a bone. Just anybody. You know, the size of this kind of reminds me of, like, MMOs. Oh, the graphic style kind of reminds me of MMOs. Oh?
I can't move this.
Lovely day, isn't it?
The view from the Zeppelin must have been spectacular.
Don't mind me, Slayer. I just take care of the piggies here. Can't teach you no special magics.
So you're the local farm girl, are you?
Something like that. Me and my husband Tom were the Farglow's pig farmers. Though I'm the one doing the actual herding, he's more the town's cook. I like it that way because I enjoy the outdoors. And Tom, he just likes to stick close to the cask of ale in the kitchen. Bye, Slayer.
Man, you were ready to fucking wail into him, huh? She had that loaded in the chamber. She was ready to talk junk about her husband.
Good to see you here, Slayer. If you're looking for Morgana, just head for the waterfall. I'll be right here when she's done with you. So, do talk to me again.
Word. I talk to you.
Haven't seen you around here before. Enjoy your time in Farglow.
What's that I hear? The sound of a newly stocked coin purse? Let's trade then, Slayer.
Alright, let me see what you got.
Oh, music to my ears.
Gerald neither particularly likes nor dislikes you, and his prices are lukewarm as his disposition. Oh, so I have to make him like me, huh? Looks like I got a bunch of stuff here, but I got like 200 gold. Can't buy anything.
Pay for daydreaming this. And I've got the feeling old Morgana will agree.
Passion of the Divine. It said something about a waterfall, so I'm guessing we gotta go down this area. Why are we gonna talk to Morgana?
No. To combine that brew with last night's herbal distillation might cause an implosion.
No.
Try it anyway. You can be so irresponsible sometimes. That's easy for you to say. You can't die a second time. Good to see you, disciple. I am Morgana, the Archmage of Fogler.
You're hard to miss, Lady Morgana, the way everybody refers to you.
Oh, everybody makes a bit of a fuss when a soon-to-be Slayer arrives. We all have our fields of study and a good life to lead, but the village can get a tad dull now and again. But let's turn to the reason you are here, the ritual that will make you a true dragon slayer.
The secret to a hypnotic juggling act? No, I'm just kidding. Tell me about this ritual.
To be a slayer is to hate the dragon, but also to understand it. No other order in Rivellon takes the old military adage, know your enemy, quite so seriously as the Academy does. To attain this goal, I will infuse you with the memories of dragons. It will make you understand their language, motives, powers, and weaknesses. It will also color your eyes silver, the noted characteristic of the Slayer, which will enable you to see the spirits of the dead.
Oh?
The ritual has a side effect, but nothing can be done about that.
Well, I mean, you gotta let me know what the side effect is, though.
The real drawback is this. The spell was not originally designed for the brain of a human, so to make place for it, you will lose your active knowledge of your years as a slayer.
Really? What's the point of being a slayer, then?
It's unpleasant. I realize that. But a slayer needs those dragon memories in order to operate. The only comfort is that your powers still persist on a subconscious level, so you'll regain your skills rather quickly. Becoming a dragon slayer is a harsh occurrence, but you will become one of Rivellon's greatest heroes.
What do you mean by a slayer needs those dragon memories to
The
operate?
memories not only give you more insight and knowledge than a man could absorb in a century of unbroken study.
Well, okay.
They also protect you from mind attacks the dragons perform. Without that, you'd be a puppet doing their bidding. But now, you have equal mental strength, so dominance in combat can be achieved.
So the silver eyes that the Road and the others have enabled them to see the dead? What?
Quite so. You could call it a perk that comes with the power of the memories. Everyone can see the living dead, of course, those poor souls that have fallen prey to necromancers. But to see the ghosts of those long dead is a precious ability, and will prove useful more frequently than you may think.
Why do I have to go through this ritual after graduating the academy? Those years have long been futile.
No, they haven't. Your training has made you a force to be reckoned with, and has shaped a mind that rivals the wise teachers of old. Lesser people will be driven mad by the dragon memories. Only one as arduously trained as yourself can absorb them. Take comfort in the fact that slayers like Rode and Marius have faced the same ordeal, and went on to become mighty warriors.
I don't feel convinced, but alright.
Then prepare to become a dragon slayer.
Boy, I need out.
And that's that. You might experience some dizziness for a while, some disorientation, perhaps. The journey starts again, my friend. Your path is an empty page ready to be filled with tales of wonder, of adventure. But before you trot out of here in search of dragons and distinction, make sure you meet the veterans here. Alberic, Aravir, and Gawain know more about their trade than anyone you are likely to meet. And don't forget Isabel. The gift she will share with you, aside from the dragon memories, is the most prominent one you'll receive in Foglow.
Goodbye, Morgana.
Divine blessing, Slayer. The last ingredient needed to achieve the effect of luminosity still eludes me.
Maybe we could add some fireflies.
That might solve the brightness issue, but wouldn't exactly improve the taste.
Oh, what's the matter with you? You look like you've seen a ghost.
Ah yes, there's that famous wit of his. Slayer, meet Toril.
Pleased to meet your acquaintance.
So formal, yet relaxed. Most are chilled to the bone the first time they see a phantom.
How come you still dwell here? Well, most of them are dead now.
Most ghosts you'll meet are there because of unfinished business. The strength of their will not to move on until that business is settled is what binds them to the material world. In my case, it was my passion for alchemy. I will not find tranquility until I have fathomed all its innermost enigmas. Could take a while still.
Where do the spirits of the departed normally go?
Why, the Hall of Echoes, of course. Don't tell me you've never heard of it.
It's a transitional place between our world and the next. Rumor has it your memories are eaten away so that you can enter the afterlife unburdened by the sorrows of this life.
An unnecessary precaution, if you ask me. I have mostly fond memories of my time in Rivellon.
Talk to you later, Toril.
You know where to find me.
How is that medicine coming along?
General Luxurious shall soon feel like he was 28.
I could use my fists. How do I...
Come to buy more goods? Some other time then, Slayer?
I bet you're excited about all this. Not every day you become a dragon slayer.
Suppose not.
Welcome, welcome. What can Tiresias do for you? New haircut? Different color? Tired of your face?
Are you the local barber or something?
Oh, no. But there are times I feel like a glorified one. I am the illusionist, and should you want to adjust your appearance, just come and see me.
Why would it be expedient to change my looks?
Back in the day when the Dragon Knights still abounded, they used to send assassins after slayers. To protect themselves and their families, the slayers would often radically change their looks. Some even changed gender for periods of time. But that occurred very rarely, and I don't like to ponder the implications for too long. Now that the Dragon Knights have been all but eradicated, the use of illusionists has waned, but I still provide service here for the few disciples who feel the need for a change.
His movements, they're just so flamboyant.
Certainly.
Achievement completed. Mirror, mirror. Alright, so...
Looks like I'm not getting in.
Yeah, we're not going anywhere today.
I see you have met Morgana. That means we can proceed. Do me a favor and think of something, anything, but don't speak aloud.
Think of how cute this girl looks.
I'm flattered, but I'm afraid this is neither the time nor the place for frivolities and frolicking. Surprised? Surely you have heard of the gift of mind reading that dragon slayers possess. Maybe you have also wondered how they come by such an amazing ability. The answer is easy. I bequeath it to them.
Where did this unique ability come from?
It was a skill given to dragons only until a scroll was discovered that bore the spell. A slayer found it among the ruins of a dragon knight's citadel tower, and we have used it ever since.
Will you grant me the power of mind reading?
Of course. It is one of the reasons you are here. Now stand still and look into my eyes. There you go. The secrets of all shall be revealed to you. Be aware, though, strong minds are difficult to read and come at a cost. So you will have to work on your skills if you want to perfect this art. Fare thee well, Slayer.
So I get the skill of mind read, huh? Interesting skill to have.
Hi, friend. Here's hoping your initiation fares well. Bye, Slayer.
So you have to give up experience to do it? Okay. I mean, that's not so bad. So if I really, really wanted to read everyone's mind, I just go out, kill a couple monsters, get some experience, start reading people's minds.
Interested in archery? I'll tell you all about it if you like.
Why are you convinced archery is the path I should buy for now?
How about great initiations? What? Oh, the newborn. Yes, I'm Alberic the Wizard. So, magic, you know, I recommend it and such.
That was convincing.
I don't have all day. My experiments, they keep me very busy. But fine, go ahead. I'll indulge you for a bit.
Tell me about the practices of magic.
First of all, the Slayer wizards are no fairy tale cliches. No toe-tickling beards and silly hats.
Damn it, I really wanted some toe-tickling beards. And the silly hats.
They are warriors, like all the others in the Order. However, their weapons are the physical expression of the powers of the mind. Those who command these forces can vanquish all foes that they literally put their minds to. Of course, even the strongest intellect may be exhausted if used improperly. So it's up to the mage to see that this doesn't happen.
What experiments are you conducting?
Oh, many things. I'm currently trying to make the metaphysical physical, which is turning out to be quite a challenge. Then there's the perpetuum mobile, and the turning of base materials into gold. I think the combination of the two would make for especially interesting results.
I'd like to practice my magic skills.
If you like. Just try not to burn down our enclave, would you? Sonia is near the arena entrance. She'll tell you the rest.
The far globe connection, huh? I mean, I could have went gold, but I figured experience is probably more better, I guess. Hey, I learned fire. I'm a battle mage.
Look at you. Not a scar on your rosy skin. You're a newborn if ever I saw one.
Well, you don't have any scars either, lady. Newborn and aching to learn.
Well spoken. Not everyone has that attitude so soon after the memory ritual. The best thing to do is to get back in the saddle as quickly as possible. Just say the word, and I'll give you something to fight.
If I choose a discipline, is that choice final?
No. You can change disciplines as much as you like. Alberic, Aravir, and Gawain don't mind. But you can only have one of the discipline spells on you when you leave the village. Warrior, Wizard, or Ranger. Later you can train all three paths again if you like.
Why must I choose one of them?
It's a good way to get started, to relearn moves and skills quickly. As you know, some swear by the sword, others by the bow, and still others by magic. But you were well versed in all three paths, so once you are out on missions, you can combine your skills as much as you like. The most important thing is defeating the enemy. How you do that is entirely up to you.
I like to do some training.
Good. Get ready to blast some goblins.
Yay! Just what I was waiting for. Combat.
I can't. I can't.
Okay, so I got a charge. I got a cooldown for the spell, so that's a thing.
Whoa!
Is that it? Guess that was it.
Someone has a new shine in the eyes.
And a frown on the face.
With good reason. It took me years to cast a decent fireball again.
Really? Took me but a few weeks. Then again, I have natural talent galore.
Back for more, are you? Always welcome, Slayer.
Yes, Slayer. Fare thee well, Slayer.
I can't move this.
Alright, so once I did the training, I can just leave the village, right? Maybe I should buy like a shield. What if that guy has a shield? This looks like a one-handed weapon.
Come to buy more goods? Oh, music to my ear.
Let's see. Alright, shop till I drop. Anything decent? Probably could use a helmet.
Shiny.
Alright. Looking good, looking good.
You
What's
look
up,
more than
Hellfire?
ready to head back to the Academy, Slayer. But remember, you may only have one of the veteran spells on you when you leave. So choose one.
I've chosen. So this kind of like gives me like the Witcher vibes a little bit.
Finally,
Plays a
you're
little bit
here.
better, though.
I apologize, but I'll have to extend my congratulations later.
Why is that?
Moments ago, we received word. A dragon was spotted in Broken Valley. While this surely is exciting news, the timing is less than perfect. You were supposed to do a ritual that would channel the dragon memories, which is extremely important for your health and that of your surroundings. If we postpone it for too long, you will go dragon wild, and the ones that survive that terrible affliction spend the rest of their lives in deep dungeons, eating their own tongues and clawing out their eyes. Horrible though that prospect may be, the dragon takes precedence. So I hope we'll be able to improvise along the way. I see you've been working on your magic skills. You're sure you want to face our foe as a wizard?
Sure and ready, let's...
The destiny
Hunt
of
the
the Dragon
dragon.
Slayers shall come to its conclusion at last. Quickly now, all aboard!
the graphics, they're amazing. Chef's kiss. They did a good job. It's like a wooden airship, like that looks similar to the Warhammer ship. It's like, what if a Warhammer ship was more or less spacey? 40,000 years ago. I love how the dragon and killing it takes precedence over me losing my goddamn mind.
Time to start the hunt. Marius, you will lead the preliminary search of the valley, but warn me before engaging the dragon. I will notify the local officials of our arrival. Once you have any information, come and find me and we'll head out. Understood?
Yes, Mom.
Good. This will be a day to remember, Slayers. Now, hop to it. Not so fast, my eager newborn. Your mental state is still highly volatile, so I'm keeping you on a tighter leash.
Fine.
Don't worry, I have an assignment for you as well. Enter the town and ask the villagers about the dragon. Some are bound to have seen it.
No problem. Where can I find you when I have procured the necessary directions?
I'll most probably be in the barracks. The local captains and whatnots always want to talk to Slayers. Makes them think they're grander than the peasant sitters they are.
She's a nice person, isn't she? Oh. Nice little waypoint. For an older game, it's not too bad. It's pretty solid.
Good day, Dragon Slayer. Welcome to Broken Valley. So good to see you, Slayer.
Have you been expecting us long?
We sent a messenger to the Slayer Academy a week ago, so not very long, but we were impatient. Dragons are no laughing matter if you ask me, so we're glad to have you here.
Welcome, Slayer.
Thank you. Tell me about the village.
Broken Valley is a very quiet little place most of the time, but I won't complain. I don't envy the guards in other places in Rivellon who have to fight marauders each day. And as a soldier, you have all you need here. Barracks, a smith, and most importantly, a tavern.
Yeah! Because that's important. I guess we need to check for some information, right?
That's good to see a new face in the barracks.
There sure are a lot of guards in this village.
Yeah, sometimes it seems there are more military men here than inhabitants. That's mostly because the valley, idyllic though it may look, is a really hostile area. You have your bandits and goblins, but also, well, so they say, a crazy wizard. Not to mention the haunted Citadel Tower. Without a strong guard presence, our little town would be a smouldering ruin in the span of a few days.
Do you have any spare weapons around here?
Spares? Oh, I'm afraid not, no. But Dirk sells them at reasonable prices, so if you need anything, go see him.
Must be off.
Good luck out there.
He sounds Canadian.
A warm welcome to you, Slayer. I am Rodney, Captain of the Guard.
What can you tell me about the recent dragon sightings, Captain?
Some farmers complain about dead stock. and a few of them claim to have seen a dragon fly over their fields during the night.
You said they claim to have seen a dragon. Don't you believe me?
Oh, I do. But the farmers here are a suspicious lot, and they like to tell tall tales.
Is there anything I can assist you with, Captain?
The village itself has been quiet lately, but there are always the much-feared outlaws. Check the wanted bulletins to see which criminals we want brought to justice. But beware, there is a reason this scum is still at large. Even veteran guards shy away from hunting them.
Tell me about the barracks.
What is there to say? It was the first edifice to be built here at a time we humans were a rare sight in this part of Rivellon. That was long ago, when a dragon knight still ruled here, and this land was known as the Valley of Shrines. The fact that a military building was the town's first construction is telling for the hardships its settlers had to endure. But they persevered, and soon a wall was built, then a smithy, a mill followed, and so on. The top floor of this barracks was built only after the Great War, which is why there are no stairs leading up to it, only a rather inconvenient ladder.
I was wondering if that was like a really bad design.
All the best, Slayer.
Maybe they forgot about it and then they just made lore and stuck with it. That would have been funny.
Good to see you've arrived safely, Commander Road.
Thank you, Lieutenant. How are things here?
As well as can be expected after the dragon sightings.
I have ordered the construction of defenses. Soon peace and quiet will return.
Welcome, Dragon's Lair. If your duties do not keep you too busy, might you consider helping me out?
What do you want me to do, Lieutenant? I'm always interested in some extra work.
Capital. This is the situation. A sizable group of outlaws has been targeting merchant caravans these past few months. So far, we've not been able to locate their hideout. Even so, we did manage to capture one of the louts some days ago. Neither threats nor torture can convince him to share what he knows, so we need to deal with him otherwise. I want you to help him escape.
Sounds like a nice challenge.
It's a bit of a gamble, but I'm convinced it'll work. All you have to do is go to the burnt-out chapel down the valley. There you can find a hidden switch that will open a tunnel that leads right into his cell.
That's convenient.
He's put in that cell for a reason. It gives access to an old and complex escape route dug by the town's soldiers many years back. Getting this bandit out will surely earn his trust. After the escape, hear him out, convince him you want to join the Highwaymen. The rest is self-explanatory.
Prison break, some undercover work. Yes, I like the sound of this. I'm in.
Fantastic. Good luck, Slayer.
Nice. I'm always down for some espionage.
Swing those swords, maggots! Faster! Swing them harder!
Come on.
Hey there. Fine day, isn't it?
Aren't you concerned about the dragon?
I was, yes. But now you Slayers have arrived. That changes everything.
Were you one of the people who saw the dragon?
Indeed. Near the big temple down the valley. I'm sure those great red eyes saw me, but it left me alone. After being that lucky, I'm not leaving town before you Slayers have dealt with the beast.
Did you get bored with walking up and down this parapet all day?
Not really. I sing songs to myself and have chats with other guards. From time to time, I compose dirty limericks and share them with the drill sergeant. He's always up for a good laugh. Bye, Slayer.
Everybody's so friendly. It's so weird.
Oh my, you startled me, citizen.
Bit of edge, are we?
I guess you could say that. You'd be too if you'd seen what I saw.
And what prey might that be?
A dragon.
Interesting. Where exactly?
Down the valley. Large as a house it was. Nearly scared me to death. I need to breathe for a bit. Excuse me.
Oh?
The door won't open.
Welcome to our town, Slayer. I'm Linda, the miller's daughter.
So do you work here with your father?
I do, yes. Though he does the actual milling. I usually fetch the grain from Jackson's farm. With an escort of guards, of course. That can get a bit tedious. But Peavy and Quincy don't seem to mind.
Is there anything of interest about the town you can tell me?
Not really. I mean, it's such a quiet little place. It was different a long time ago when the people used to call these lands the Valley of Shrines, and warlords were as numerous as the rabbits.
What's this? What's this?
The most exciting thing to happen now is a wild creature coming too close to the walls, or having visitors such as yourself. It's not that I mind this uneventful life, but I do hope to see the cities one day, and maybe even meet an interesting man. I just hope they're not all like that champion Ricky or something. I said hello and he pinched my... Well, a lady shouldn't tell.
Okay, we should get going, Linda.
Enjoy your stay.
Yes, anything this old miller can do for you.
I was wondering if you have seen the dragon we were looking
Can't
for.
say I have. I rarely leave my mill, you see.
Quite an operation you got going here for such a little town, too.
That's how things work in Broken Valley, Slayer. We are completely self-sufficient with a mill, smithy, farm, and barracks. The tavern is the only real place of commerce, and is popular with traveling merchants and the odd traveler.
Let's
Then
leave.
I'll get back to work.
I wonder if you can actually steal in this game. I guess it doesn't count as stealing? Well, I'm not complaining. Alright, so... Is there like a thing that shows where I can go? Alright. Watermill. Barracks. I guess I'd explore the areas before I can...
Slayer, have you heard?
Heard what?
Upton told me he caught Lieutenant Lewis in the woods this morning with no pants on.
Alright. No. Really? How embarrassing.
Isn't it just frightful? Have you heard what they say about the Slayers?
What do they say?
They say they're as tall as Charles and just as strong.
And on top of that, these slayers can shoot lightning from their eyes.
No way! I have to tell everybody.
What are you coming around here for? Have you not helped me?
I enjoy gloating, fellow. You should try it sometime.
Miserable man.
I bet you never felt affection for a thing in your life. That's right, Folo. I never even stay for breakfast.
Intolerable. Just leave me be.
Hey there, Dragon Slayer. I'm Richard of Alaroth. Care to make some extra money?
You sure look like you belong to some military.
The best. I am a champion of Alaroth, defender of the Healer City. We're garrisoned inside the city and keep a large presence in the Orobas fjords. You won't find better soldiers in Rivellon, Slayer. Not even those of your order, I might add.
Oh, wow.
Certainly not those New Order softies. Them and their damn devoutness. Just go find something to kill already.
Have you seen any dragons?
Last dragon was dispatched well before my time and nowhere near Broken Valley. So I doubt a Dragon Knight will turn up here.
Why do you call Alaroth the healing?
Why? Because of the source, of course. It is a magical stream of water that heals every wound. What do you think is the main ingredient of those little red potions you have? Yes, the source is the pride and joy of the city, and has survived the 2 Alaroth slaughters and the last war with Damien. Long may she run, Slayer. Hail the source, and hail Alaroth.
That's kind of funny because in Original Sin, the source was like looked on as an evil.
I specialize
Extra
in tracking
money,
down
sir.
and exterminating goblins. Obviously, there are plenty of the little bastards to go around, so I'll pay you for every goblin heart you bring me.
Startling goblins are getting paid for. Count me in.
That's the spirit. Bring me the hearts, and coin will follow.
Slayer, please listen. I'm in desperate need of help. It's me pigs, you see.
What's the matter with your pigs?
The new order impounded 3 of them. But they're not pets and were never intended to be eaten.
Say no more. I'll try to save their bacon, so to speak. Or why would the new order impound?
They say there's a famine somewhere, and I don't want to lose me little ones.
I understand your attachment. Consider them rescued.
Bless you, Slayer. The pigs are over at Jackson's farm. Whisper Rosebud in Mark Kevin's ear, and they'll move to a safe location.
Alright, I guess we're supposed to look for next area. What is this?
Good lord, not another slayer. Stop disturbing me, will you? Or I'll never be able to finish.
Not very fond of slayers, are we?
Lot of fairy tale believing infants playing soldier. Nothing more.
Remind me not to rescue you if a dragon attacks. That impertinence can get you in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, whatever.
Can I see your wares?
I guess so.
Passion of the Divine. No. Jesus. He is rich. Man, sitting on 20,000 gold. Okay, this is Dirk's house. When will my lockpick be high enough? You guys have been stopping me at every turn. Okay, so we're able to enter that house. Hello, lady.
Welcome to me home, Slayer.
Lovely place you have here.
Thanks. We have indeed. A fine spot to live is this. Can't say that of all the places in old Rivellon, with them demon kind and necro dancers and their horrors. But over here, no. You'll see nothing bad'll happen to this valley. Not in a million years.
Sure have lots of pork stored.
Aye, we have that. Mind you, if it weren't for me, you'd find nothing but bleeding cauliflowers. Me husband Folo loves his damn pigs so much he'd never eat them. But I make sure the guests over at the Black Boar get their chops in time. Silly man. Imagine becoming a pig farmer and not wanting to butcher the things. Aye. Bye.
She seems to have no respect for the guy. She's like, silly man. She has a point though. Imagine just only wanting to raise pigs and not actually butcher them. That's funny. Come on. Oh, why it does that. I kicked her bunny.
Welcome, Slayer. I am Romon, priest of the New Order, and I'm looking for an experienced warrior.
What do you need done? I'm experienced, yes, but also cautious.
Caution is a virtue, child. You're wise to let it guide you. Let me tell you something about this valley. Once it was the home of a mighty dragon lord, long before the divine had fallen. This dragon knight was slain, though I do not know by whom or what for. His spirit, however, survives to this day, and dwells in his now ravaged tower.
What exactly would you like me to do?
I am very interested in the unique magical items that may still rest in this tower. I dare not enter it myself, however, and would like you to scout this ominous structure. I hope you will find something of interest. If you do, please let me know.
Have you seen the dragon?
I have, yes. I went to visit the ruined chapel down the valley last week. When I returned at nightfall, I heard the sound of great wings. I looked up and saw the dragon. A frightful experience, I assure you.
Can you tell me something more about Lovis?
Not that much, really. I do know he was the only child of Anastas, a queen of the ancient kingdom of Ferrol. But of his childhood or education, I know nothing. More famous, of course, are his martial exploits. He fought, in dragon form, a duel with Bronn, another dragon knight. It took place high above this vale. He won by biting off his opponent's head. His mightiest accomplishments, though, were made during the Battle of the 10,000. He killed 600 Black Ring troops and 3 of their generals. It was called the Battle of the 10,000, by the way, because that's how many were killed between dawn and dusk that day. And that's all I can tell you. Maybe Naberius knows more. He's very interested in Lovis and the history of this place. You can find him a bit further north down the valley where he lives in his cave home.
I must go now.
May you always enjoy the protection of the angel.
What can I do for you?
Can't do any dragons hereabouts.
Can't say I have, no.
You the chapel guard?
You could call it that. Roman, he's a priest, would tell you it's the most important position in town. I'd call it the most useless. Broken Valley hardly gets any visitors, and those that do come spend a lot more time in the Black Boar. Yeah, bye.
I mean...
My wife always insists I join. Gracious me, I don't even understand what he's saying.
Please don't disturb me, Slayer. Try to listen to Father Dominic.
Beautiful, isn't it? The divine is truly with us all.
Please let me sit and think for a while. I need some solitude, you see.
He's knocked out. Guess I can't do anything to him.
I can't move this.
Oh, divino l'esperante. Alright. Well, they definitely went... This is, I mean, it's still the beginning, but they definitely went above and beyond your normal scope of game. Like, I've never seen this kind of effort back in the day. It's like I missed out on something that had, like, way more gameplay value than what I've played in this time period. Holy crap. It's like what The Witcher wish it could be back in the Witcher 2 days. Because you remember, like, how bad that combat was. It was just... Ugh. It looked bad.
Hello there, Slayer. Right good to see you.
Good to see you too.
I've got me something to tell you, Slayer. I've seen a dragon.
Oh, for Pete's sake.
Never mind then. I know what I saw.
I believe you. Tell me all about it.
Last night I was looking out my window and I saw this great big beast in the sky. Right scared I was, so I hid in the closet.
You saw a dragon in the distance, so you hid in the closet.
If you knew Ollie better, you wouldn't be surprised.
Do you remember where the dragon was when you spotted it?
Way back in the valley. Now go get the bleeding bugger, Slayer. That's what you're here for, right?
Good day, Slayer.
How's life treating you?
Not all that bad, though I'm starting to miss my usual seat in bar there.
Why don't you go back
Problem
in?
is, my young friend, some of them seekers are in Black Boar. Making an awful ruckus and behaving right badly, that lot is. Me and Ollie ain't not going back till them rowdy no-gooders is gone, I can tell you that.
I'm telling you, Stan, I saw it.
Never have I met such disgusting, such perverts. Funny is a perfectly nice name, whatever the connotations. I'd kick them in the family jewels if I weren't a lady. You can get rid of them,
Alright.
Here are your beers again, sirs.
Tell me, pretty. You in charge of the bedding, too?
No, I'm just a waitress.
Then why don't you wiggle back for some more ale, eh? What's that pink animal?
Horrible seekers. I never saw such boorish behaviour in my life.
Would you like me to show them the door?
Would you, Slayer? Thank you so much.
Huh? What? Who are you?
Hi, Dragon Slayer.
Oh, a Slayer. That's a... Who are you?
Didn't your mother ever tell you to treat women nicely?
Oh, but Elsa of the Inn. I don't know where to begin. You bring the finest beer. I want to unhinge your brazier.
You seekers are in desperate need of an etiquette lesson.
This here Slayer wants some bruises, guys.
Seekers! What in the name of the Divine is going on in here?
Sir! Well, sir, we...
You blind drunk! This is an outrage!
Slayer, tell me what transpired here.
Your esteemed slayers got drunk and nasty. When I confronted them, they became violent.
Inebriation, disrespectful conduct and use of force. You men are a disgrace to our order. Get back to the barracks on the double. I'll send you lot on a punitive mission before the sun has set.
Oh, you did it! They're gone!
It was my pleasure, Elsa.
I really feel I should reward you.
Never you mind. I can't very well save the damsel of distress and then charge her for it.
You are too kind. Thanks, friend.
The lieutenant sure gave them an earful.
I told you they'd soon be history.
And you kept your word. I'll make sure my prices drop each time you happen to fancy some of my wares. Elsa and I are right grateful. You're always welcome in the Blackmoor.
Yeah! Well, I mean... I'll take it! I have gained a level! Okay, so how do I check that? Tab.
Ah, those rowdy rascals are gone. Finally, the show can go on.
Word. I want to know how I can check out my stats, though. Okay, so it's in a pause menu. Okay. Let's see. I'm a mage. I guess we should probably work on... No, not to summon the undead. That doesn't seem a little priestly at all. This sounds more like necromancy. What? No. Polymorph, huh? let me do it right here. What's that polymorph? You can turn one of your enemies into a ladybug or a ladybird for 10 seconds. You can strike them 0 times before they change back. Okay. Well, imagine, if you will, 2 fierce undead warriors sporting claws and jagged swords with your name on them. Facing 2 such savage adversaries at the same time might just be more than you can handle. Luckily, you can have the polymorph spell at your disposal, which briefly transforms those on the receiving end into harmless ladybirds. Interesting. What's this? I see. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and do magic missiles. Make it more like that. Works for me. Looks like these are passives. I see. Oh, is there more to it? Hold on. Ah. So, let's see. Determines my hit points. Determines my amount of mana. Damage you do with melee attacks. Damage you do with range attacks. Magical. So, spirit, vitality, and intelligence, huh? Like that. Just in case we got equipment that requires me to have some better stuff. Alright. So far so good.
Hmm? Who you to disturb my musings?
I am a dragon slayer.
A slayer? The title is impressive, but from the looks of you, you've never seen a dragon other than in books or on tapestries.
That shall soon change. We weren't called out here for nothing.
Well, until then, the description slayer doesn't fit you, but you may address me as hunter.
Why, you bagged a bunny once?
You see that giant boar's head, man? That beast terrorized the valley and claimed the lives of many a huntsman before I killed it some years back. And that is what makes me Rivellon's best hunter. Off with you now. I don't enjoy conversations with amateurs.
The greater hunter. It became a quest immediately. Like, he challenged me and my character's like, yeah, we're gonna make this a quest. Like, right now. It's on. It's on like Donkey Kong.
Stuck.
Guess we'll just go down the stairs and... We got quite a bit of hunting quests saved up, so let's go ahead and see about getting out of here and hunting some down. Oh, speaking of which, might as well put this in here. Can I not do it? Ah! There we go. That's how we do it. Okay. There we go. Very weird way of doing things, but hey. Alright, so let's take a look at this map. Let's see where we're going here. We got a village shrine over here. Came from this way. So they want me to hunt goblins and bandits. I feel like this is an appropriate way to use my skills. I think. That's a brown bear. A boar.
Ah! Weakling!
It kind of plays like a little bit like an MMO. I'll take your money. Still haven't got any dragon hearts though, or goblin hearts. Yeah! Ah! There we go. Finally got one.
Not yet. What do you want?
Nothing in particular. What are you doing here?
I'm a bird watcher, okay? And since you ain't no bird, you're of no interest to me.
There are hardly any birds to be seen in these parts.
But I've spotted plenty of nagging ninnies.
And I spotted an impolite moron who, with genitals as diminutive as his name suggests.
Save your petty insults and bird watching. What now? Just get out of here. What now? Just get out of here.
He's lucky I can't hit him.
Another one to add to the collection.
Anybody else want some of this?
Shiny. I can't. All too easy.
I wonder if there's a limit to how many there are.
I can't.
Whoa! Ah!
Not yet.
I could use a potion right about now.
No! with my autosave. How far did they make me go? Very far. Alright guys, that is Divinity 2. I would play more, but I really don't want to have to do all that all over again, to be honest with you, because, yeah, I don't feel like it. But it was actually a pretty decent game. I'm actually surprised how good the game is, all things considered. Especially for as old as it is. I can double check it. I'm gonna go ahead and save, just in case I ever want to play this thing again. Alright. Let's see. Exit to main window. Alright, let me take a look at like how old this game is. It was made in 2012. Not too shabby for a 2012 game, honestly. Not too shabby at all. It's got some bare bones to it, but then at the same time, it's got some depth to it as well. It feels like one of those. It feels like an MMO that was made into a single player game. That's kind of like what the feel of it is. But it holds the storyline and everything like that, like you're playing an Elder Scrolls game. So it's got plenty of lore, which is not surprising considering that Divinity Original Sin 1 and 2 were released by Larian Studios as well. So, I mean, no surprise that it's deep in lore. So yeah, I mean, it's not bad. If you ever guys want to just jump back into like some nostalgia or like something from back in the day, and you got like a Elder Scrolls itch after beating Elder Scrolls and Avowed and every other game that plays like it, yeah, you just jump back in there. If not, it's cool. For me personally, I play only if you guys ask me to, honestly. Like I said, I got other games that are a lot better, personally, in my opinion. But for its time, Divinity 2 is definitely one of those games where I would have to say it's a solid 8 out of 10 for its time. And 7.5 out of 10 for now. It's a little dated, but I mean, surprisingly, it was fun. It was fun. All right. Next up on the RGG, Hellfire, are you there? Do we need to test it out? Let me go ahead and test out RGG. He's probably passed out. Let's see. Yeah, no. It seems like our RGG generator... Oh, what? FPS chess. What in the hell is FPS chess? What did I download? FPS chess? Okay, let's take a look at what this thing's all about, because might as well, right? It's a free-to-play game. I don't know how I feel about this one. I need to find somebody who would actually want to play this with me in order for me to play this. It's very interesting, though. I wonder who suggested this to me. It's interesting, though, to say the least. I do need to find somebody else to play it, though, in order for me to actually play it. So let's try another one. Since it's working. Give me a good one. I wonder if it has a hard time with it because I'm not suggesting it the right way. I don't know. Let's try it on that way. What do you got for me? Okay. Tom Clancy's The Division. So this time the first one? Well, Tom Clancy, The First Division. I mean, it shouldn't be that much different from the first one, right? Why not? let's go ahead and do
Welcome
it.
to the largest ever free update of Tom Clancy's The Division.
It's probably just about the same. Let's see, after it's up to the agent, save what remains, complete missions, explore dark zone. Yeah, so it's basically the same thing. So, yeah, I think we'll just go ahead and play it tomorrow morning. How many gigs? Jeez. You're killing me. Alright, first things first, let me go ahead and see what I can clear out here. That's a lot of memory. Yeah, I think I'll uninstall Palworld for this one. I think Palworld's a pretty decent sized game. I haven't played Old World since I've streamed it last. Nobody's asked for it, and yeah, kind of reminds me of Mr. Squeaky, so I'm kind of like trying not to touch it right now. Trying not to think about our dear old Mr. Squeaky right now. It's unfortunate what happened to him. Made in Abyss. I like the game, but we probably won't be playing it for a little bit. Just for a little while. It's a fun game. I like it. So we're just going to make some room for our Tom Clancy's The Division. Should be on the T. All right. That will be installed now. And that's pretty much all I got for you guys today. I hope that you guys enjoyed that. I will see you guys tomorrow morning when we'll be jumping on Tom Clancy's The Division, the first one. So be looking forward to that. Thanks for coming by and hanging out with your boy Dro as we end our second Random Game Weekend game. Anyways, don't forget to follow and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I'm out of here. I hope you have a wonderful morning, evening, or afternoon, depending on what time of the day it is in your area. Until next time, guys. Bye.
Another day, another game. We gave it our all. From epic fights to chill nights, we answered the call. No matter the battle, no matter the play, we keep the energy rolling every single day. One more round, one more fight. Now I sing it for tomorrow, same time, same height. Chance you brought the fire, kept the vibe so tight. Now we wrap it up, but we'll be back tonight. Gen-Dro Studios, we level up strong. 7 days deep, and we're still going on. Say your bumps, say your rolls, don't say goodbye, cause the next adventure's right on the rise. Whether we're grinding, crafting, or taking a dive, every stream, every moment, we're feeling alive. Ain't no game too big, no challenge too steep. We take them all on, no skips, no sleep. Lights dim, the credits roll, but the story's never over. Keep that in your soul. GG's in the chat, go the Eno tie. See you next time, same place, same sky. Gen-Dro Studios, we level up strong. 7 days deep, and we're still going on. Say your bumps, say your rolls, don't say goodbye, cause the next adventure's right on the rise.